Reds. Hello. Welcome. I have so many VODs that I just haven't uploaded because I haven't had the mental, like, fortitude to, like, go through them. Starting... No. Mental fortitude was not the right word for that, but, you know, it's the word that I went with. It's not the word we need, but it's the word we deserve. Yeah. Hello. Welcome on in. As you can see, I have doesthedogdie.com pinned in chat. That's for a very good reason. You know. Actually, what's my microphone on? I don't remember. The last time I streamed versus the last time I... It kind of looks like it's too loud. Device properties. No, it's on 10. It's my usual. Strange. Yeah. I need to turn the music down. What was I saying? Yeah, I need to get around to editing a bunch of those VODs so that they're applicable to go onto YouTube, because a lot of them, I swear, too much in too short of a time. But hey, what can you say? Starting... No. Should also probably bring this back up. It's the transform. Where's transform? There's transform. Edit transform. I think it was like 240 or something. I'm gonna take it down to 240. There we go. That works. Da 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 da. Yeah, so this is a very, very scary game. This is Love Sam. Came out 2019, I believe. I absolutely loved it when it came out, but it's been a while, and I don't remember anything that happens in this. I just remember fucking loving it. Also, by the way, yes, I am, pretty sick, and not in the good way. I've been sick the last few days, and now I'm, like, wearing off the edge of it. So I will be fine. It's just, you know, I'll just be a little stuffy, which is fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. Jesus fucking Christ. This music is so loud in my ears. Well, I'm not gonna fix it. I'm just gonna take one ear off. Yeah, I very distinctly remember watching like Matt play it. Back in 2019. That was when they were in like the big, what's it called? The studio in California. Before they went back. Oh, where did they go? I can't remember. Santa something. San Francisco or whatever. I don't fucking remember. Where they were. God, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've paid attention to game theory. Yeah. Without further ado, why don't we jump right into it? Yeah, pinned at the top of chat is doesthedogdie.com. This game has a lot of triggering themes for a lot of people. I would recommend checking it out to like, you know, brace yourself. Because I know there are a lot of themes in this that will upset some people. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, let's turn the volume up because I can't hear shit. Let's turn the gamma up because my TV's horrible. Yeah, borderless full screen. Frame rate unlimited. Resolution. That's as high as it goes. Texture quality. High, yeah. VSync, yes. English, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go! Let's fucking go! All I remember about this game is the fact that it's about this little diary. My dirty little secrets. Read on to move on. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock at the door. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic much. Knowing Brian Colmer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say that this diary is what's left of our relationship. How's the audio looking? Because I can't really see, but I'm going to turn it up. Dog residue? Not the dog residue! Oh. I mean, it was fucking... It's stupid as shit. But it pissed me off the first time I played Undertale. The dog residue filling up my inventory. Audio is good? Good. Yeah, because there's just, like, the ambient, like, weather sounds. 3 years. No. 3 years have passed. And the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. But what would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school. To go to a fancy college of his own dreams. I'm adding words that are just not in here. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was the same for him too. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I love B, but he was not the most I love B, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. It's been 3 years, so it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? Here comes the big question. Will he remember me? Yeah. How do I... Is there like a pen that I can grab? Aha! I'm so clever. Oh, did I just hear breathing in my ear? Yeah, I think he will. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he wouldn't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget cute. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest moments. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally, because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two things that were too good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Home of the best pancakes in the world. Brian Colmer. 5 out of 5 stars. Brian Colmer. There's a place near my work / place of education that does really good burgers. But they're also how I found out I was lactose intolerant, because I had like a loaded fries from them that was like just cheese and like dairy sauces and stuff, and I shat my brains out. I was not in a great place after that. But hey, at least now I know. Now I know I should not have dairy. I still will be. I very much will be having dairy, but I shouldn't. Things were so much easier back then. B would just go, hey, and I would be like, hi. But hanging out after that with some occasional visit to Colton Hill, we had such a good thing going. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? Oh! Yikes. Hi? Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you. Son of a fuck. Yeah. Just a tiny bit creepy. Nothing out of the ordinary. Fucking hell. I just wanted to say hello every time I called him, but what I want to do and can do are two very different things. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way, though. Hey, he was so eager to know who was calling him in the middle of the night. Hi. I wish I could sneak it into people's minds. Look beyond their eyes just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Fuck! Jesus Christ! No, thank you! Oh my god! Oh no. August 21st, 2006. That's a debut outfit? I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, a whole high school years were probably over. First day of a new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of a Wayrite Academy. I spent the last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but you know there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wayrite even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Park, and I already enjoyed sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people. I don't think that grammatically makes sense, but I'm gonna move on. Who call me City Girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends. After how many old friends decided to turn on me, I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help things together. Sure can help keep things together. In all the chaos, I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to Mum for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, I almost forgot calling her. I almost forgot calling her. Write you later, diary. My only true friend. Love, Sam. Wait, I didn't read that last bit. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it's as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Oh, babes. I have so many times had like a pizza stained plate just like down here after like a night with a friend. And in the morning, like, go to like wash it and all the cheese is like caked on and like, ugh, why didn't I take this up last night? But who cares? I had fun. It's fun. It's always fun. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Lies? Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lasley's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us, poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his sprint can soar, first he must answer the door. Fuck you. I don't want to open the door. No. I'm good. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna hang out in the bathroom. I don't have a reflection. Sam doesn't have a... I'm assuming we're Sam. Can I look through the peephole, please? No one there. Also, this is very dorm roomy. Well, the table isn't. I've never seen like a dorm room with a table, but... This is absolutely... yay, I knew it was pizza. This feels like a dorm room. Like every dorm room I've ever been in has looked like this. To be fair, I haven't been in that many. Although this doesn't look like a woman's clothes. Not a single bra. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'm starting to understand what's happening. What is happening? What do you think is happening, Mosh? Because I haven't got the foggiest fucking clue. Hashtag let him hang? What? Is it let him hang or lay tem hang? Oh, boobs. Oh, right, right. Free the nip. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Hell yeah. Stacy's a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking a cheerleader. Always... Oh. That is a comma, not a stain on the page. Cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I don't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Also, everything drawn in the diary seems to happen right after reading it. Yeah. I hope they're not, like, speech to texting my voice and, like, seeing what I'm reading to cue the things. I hope it's just my mouse movement. Because if it's speech to text, that's terrifying. If they understand what I'm saying, that's horrifying. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mum called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader, even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city. That was a horrible line read. I think they're simply timing things, but that would be scary. Yeah. Fuck. Maybe if I say a bunch of random shit, it'll trigger a bunch of random events. Blood. Knife. Cranberries. Potato starch. D's nuts. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. Even if it's Dad's fault our family is torn apart like this. You already used up your last runaway choice, Sam. Get your shit together. If not for you, for Mum. Oh my god, I can make it readable. Oh, okay. Note to you, chat, because I'm gonna forget this. Left click is readable. Hey? No, okay. The door's still closed. Yikes. Other Wayrite kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed, shut, and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint. Something behind his bright smile. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Ever. Oh god. Hi. Please tell me that was my hand. Oh, holy fuck. August 26th, 2006. August 26th, 2006. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery/horror genre. A bit fourth wall breaky there. Lush forests, endless hills, and a lake I'm certain is hiding a couple dead bodies. I could pay a visit to the lake one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just gonna leave those POI on my to-do list. Point of interests? Right, I'm just gonna leave those point of interests on my to-do list. Yeah, I was right. Which is already filled with crazy amounts of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class, to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays. Pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriend give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get the more crowded parts of town. To get to the more crowded parts of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I did in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. So, I wonder how I should spend this afternoon. Write to you later. Love, Sam. Please tell me this light works. Fuck. Power's out. There's no... I'm assuming there's no breaker in this room. If there is, it'd be in the closet, but I'm not opening that goddamn closet. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was being pushed. But he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team, while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best. B was the best quarterback Wainwright could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field is always triggering something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. SB. Spider bitch. Spider bitch. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. Gave me a bad headache. A good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. But as soon as B gave me that hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Hi? Can I, like, draw a smiley face? No? Okay. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Can I not? Aha! Hey. "31st of August, 2006. For a boarding school, Wainwright intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library for Miss Lacey's book assignment today, and two things surprised me. One, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. Excuse me, burping. Two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visited the library, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day, I doubt she has that spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddies. Brian, was it? So, yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. 1 second, I need to sniff really badly. Sniffing complete. Sorry, I just do not want to be sniffing that hard on camera. Hey. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Open those eyes for need. Open those eyes. No need for words. The sweetest love songs. The sweetest love songs those eyes utter. Those eyes utters. So turn around and sing for me. Oh no. I don't want to though. Hi. That was pretty fucking rude of you. Stick? Huh? No, thank you. It's light in the kitchen. I really like the brightness of the kitchen, and now I have a stick to defend myself. Oh, fuck. I'm not. I don't know why I chose to play a horror game. I'm so bad with horror. Ugh, heebie-jeebies. I miss him. Even when I'm with him, I see him, even when he's not looking. September 4th, 2006. Visited the library again. A bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing a major scrank's boyfriend's bud? Oh, there's no R in that word. But seeing a major skank's boyfriend's bud wandering around in a library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick books for Miss Lacey's assignment. I almost got too close to him, trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. Oh, woe's me. Hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library was truly the only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entire entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. I need to look up. I want to see how long this took, game theory. Because I thought this game came out like years ago. This game came out in 2019. Okay. MatPat took an hour and a half. 3 hours, sorry. I'll probably take that amount of time. One day, he will start looking for me too. Only to realize I was with him the whole time. Like a boogeyman under a sleeping child's bed. Darn. Darn. Oh, hey, the light's back on. Oh, no. Give me the stick. No, no, no. Oh, I needed the stick anyway. I was just gonna use it to whack someone. Oh, Jesus Christ. September 7th, 2006. It was Mr. Kane's 9th psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time, he gave each of us a mask and made us express our personalities by drawing on it again. Again, this was psychology class. Last thing I want to do right now is open up to others for the next 30 cringy minutes. I managed to create one of the most basic personality masks one can imagine. If my mask were a cover letter, it would start with, I am a people person. But it's not the dumb excuse that's bugging me right now. When the masks were being passed around, Brian, yes, him again, kinda smiled at me. It's 11 PM now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovering in my head for the rest of class. Okay, the rest of the day, stupid brain probs wanted an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain. I can't move my hands down from beside my head because I'm like trying to defend myself. I'm trying to defend my head. Fuck you. Oh, I didn't realize they were. Oh, that's very convenient. Oh, fuck. Only to realize I was with him the whole time, like a boogeyman under a sleeping child's bed. Oh, fuck. What will B remember me as? A friend? A weirdo? A liar? After all, he didn't really know me. Like, really know me. No one did. I had to put so many masks. I had to put on so many masks just to survive high school. The me that B knew was just layers and layers of fabricated image. I could never take them off. I couldn't let anyone see how vulnerable I was. I would have been eaten alive. Worse, B would have left me completely. Even when the fragile layers were off, I couldn't take them off. So that's all I did. Cover up the holes before anyone could peek through. Cover them up. Don't let them see my face. Find the lies. Oh, fuck. Hello? Put it down. I hate the whispering. I hate the whispering so much. Oh, ew. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Stop. I'm gonna have a panic attack. Stop. I hate the ticking. I hate the ticking. Royal, I suppose. There. Hi, Lena. Bad time. This game makes me so uncomfortable. Yeah, check doesthedogdie.com. Bad time Undertale? Well, yes. Yeah, check doesthedogdie.com because this game, covers some topics that I don't know if, yeah, you're gonna have a bath time. Yeah. There are some topics that are not great. Ugh. Why do I do horror games? Why do I play horror games? This is the first, like, real horror game I've actually played on stream. I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I didn't know the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? Wait, no, I should give him a voice. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with a buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I came in from time to time just to get the stupid assignment out of the way so I could focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read. And since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumbled up from the ambush. All I remember saying is, how about Misery? Misery. Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started. Because boys like any sort of story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh god. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later at some point. And I said, yeah, see ya. Misery. Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. Why is that cut off? I can't, like, scroll or anything. That's weird. That's annoying. I'm still, like, not, fuck. What I did for B. All of them because I loved them. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared, but B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him. I feel like Okay, I have two current theories. I feel like either this diary and the notes are written by two different people. Like, the notes are written by Sam, but this is written by someone else. Or this diary is written, like, after the fact, and the notes are written during the relationship. Like, they broke up, or they, like, left after, like, college or whatever. And... No. Yeah? Oh, I don't remember. No, he was leaving for college. So they left after high school. And either... And so this is her diary after they're leaving, after he's leaving, and they're breaking up because of distance. And then the letters are from while she was just starting to get to know him. I think that's what we're dealing with here. Or it's two different people and one of them's creepy. What I did for B. All of them. Because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared. But B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him. I never wanted a drama. I wanted a poem-like life. A tender, subtle love story written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one else gets it, but as long as B does. I hope B remembers her own little world. Even if he forgot about it. I made him a map so he can find his way back. I think it's a good time to come back now, B. I need to drink water. Give me a sec. It's time to come back now, B. Let's go back to our small world where all your favorite places are forever etched in my heart. Fire station, the diner, the park, library, the gym, the arcade, the salon, donut shop, headphones. Is there something around the room that's changed? I can't really tell. Do I have to write something? I mean, he loved the diner. Oh, it just says go back. Okay. I'm an idiot. Oh no, it's about to go down? Oh no. Oh no. September 16th, 2006. Turns out the lake does have a history of having a dead body in it. I know this because I went there. I went there because Brian took me there. What? It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere again. He says, hey, and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered to give me a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing by Joe's Diner, home of the world-famous pancakes. Home of the world-famous pancakes, said Brian. There was also an arcade. Diner, arcade. Across from the diner. Brian hates the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, too. Unlike the music store, which according to him seriously needs a restock, I found my own POI, a bookstore. It was weird seeing a bookstore with a gym standing side by side, though. At the end of the tour, I finally got a taste of that sweet pancake Brian was worshipped. Out the window, I could see a weird, gigantic hill that was also visible from my dorm room. Brian reveled in that he had a secret base of some kind there. He jokingly said he could take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet up with his friends. I was exhausted, but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep. How can I when the the whole day just feels like a dream. Okay, so Joe's Diner, arcade, donut shop, music store, bookstore, gym, diner again, hill, and then bus station. Oh, I thought the map they were talking about was going to prompt another scary puzzle. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure when I get out of this note, it's going to scare me. So can someone write down Joe's Diner, arcade, donut shop, music store, gym. No, a music store, bookstore, gym, Joe's Diner. Or just say pancakes and hill and the bus stop. So that I don't have to come back to this letter. It was... Oh, wait, these are the special POIs. The pancake shop, I suppose that was the bus stop? The bookstore she loved. There's one missing. So there has to be one, like, around the apartment somewhere. Is that it? It is! Hello. Thank you. Now, what would be one... So, definitely not the fire station. Not the music store. The donut shop. No? Not the donut shop. The arcade? Mark our favorite spots. So it was the pancake place, the bookstore. Let me read it again. I suppose maybe the mountain? No? Yeah, donut shop. Why is it not donut shop? I'm so confused. Am I like missing something from around here? Also, strange that there's no like donuts or anything like around the apartment. Like, no. Or, like, pancake takeaway containers. All there is just... Excuse me? I'm so confused. No battery. That's helpful. You also gave me a tour of the town. Joe's Diner, home of the world's famous pancakes. Brian hates the arcade, because he's teaming with 10-year-olds. Donut shop is a go-to place, unlike the music store, which according to him seriously needs a restock. I found my own POI, the bookstore. Weird seeing a bookstore standing next to a side-by-side to a gym. End of the tour... Takes me to sweet pancakes, yeah. Out the window, see weird gigantic hill. It's almost visible from the dorm room. Brian reveled revealed that he had a secret base of some kind there, joking he could take me there when I'm cool enough. I'm so confused. Would it not be that? Is it just nothing? Unless there's like a spot that I'm missing. But I don't think I am. Definitely not going to cheat and ask MatPat for help. How long have we been streaming for? I'll just go to 50 is how long I've been recording for. You got the stick. There it is.
Yes, no, I don't know. Sorry, I'm focused on...
No one that you ever met who was magical.
Oh, he's playing it like a very different, like an earlier version of the game.
That time I just spent with this person was really special and magical. Just butter
Sorry, I'm trying to move through the game at a
flip on. Uh-oh.
broken memory.
What?
Don't try to get your way out of the room. Just let
Sorry, I'm trying to move through...
Gym, bookstore, and... No. Why would it be the gym, the bookstore, and the hill? No. I'm so confused. It's a different puzzle. Fuck. God damn it. Let's go back to all our small world. Let's go back to our small world where all your favorite places are forever etched in my heart. I need Google. And by Google, I mean DuckDuckGo. Love Sam all the... Love Sam. Mark our fave. Oh, rat. Spot. Puzzle. I am not cheating. Who is this?
Welcome to Sanctum Asylum. I am Keyless.
Thank you to Sanctum Asylum for helping me through this. I hope this is a more recent version of the game. This is not a more recent version of the game. Not helping. When did this come out? This not helping. This has to be like a different version of the game. What do they call them? What's it called in Steam? Rewrite. Love Sam Rewrite. There's nothing. There's literally nothing. Okay, here we go. Who is this?
Get out of my brain!
Shout out to Episclion. Episclion. Lion? Lake Pancakes Donut? I tried. What? I did that, did I not? Where'd you find that? I did Lake Pancakes Donut. I swear to God. I miss Morning Dew Donut Shop. So sorry, chat. I looked at the Sam page again. I swear. I miss Morning Dew Donut Shop. B never shut up about donuts. They did taste sweet, just like B's heart. Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it had an expiration date. It turned cold and bitter. I miss the warmth. I miss the sweetness. I need it. I need to eat it up. That fridge is a jar. There's a jar in my fridge. I miss its warmth. Where's the... Can I put it on a plate, please? I do not want to just... Why do I have no plates? Hello? There's a plate. Give me... That's a pot. Why do I have no plates? No, don't just put it raw in the mic. It's not even got the spit... The spinny thing's been taken out. Oh, God. What? Oh. It's like a dormitory key. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh no. September 25th, 2006. The golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. Sorry. The golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too if only Kyle wasn't an arseload of douche. I mean, the guy had his name tattooed... the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old-fashioned. But I think he should go to a hospital and get that ego checked out. Because it must be swollen huge. Wow. Yeah, how's the volume? Because that wasn't too loud for me, but was that too loud for you guys? Because the ambient sound of this game is really quiet, but if like the big jump scary stuff is loud, I will turn it down. At least he leaves me alone, other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, but Brian? They do say we sometimes become friends with those who are the opposite ends. So maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian, watching out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Sorry. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Bring the Polaroid camera I bought years ago during my camera geek phase. Seems like a good idea now. I know I promised myself to stay away from people, stay away from the drama, but when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what that is, what this feeling is, but for now, I'm gonna label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on, and just shove it under my bed, just like the pictures I took today. I miss the warmth. I miss its warmth, I miss its sweetness. I need it, I need to eat it up. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him just so we could chat, but I was afraid. Of what Brian would think of it. I could even hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I could do was listen to him say hello. That was as far as our late night phone chit-chat could go. I hung up, wondering if he knew who was on the other end of the line. I remember the strong burning sensation that came every time I called him. That red, fiery sensation. Red. So fucking red. Red everywhere. I don't see any red. What do you expect me to do? Oh. Yeah. Hello? Do you want me to get the pencil? I can get the pencil. That was red on the corkboard? Finish what you start. Ooh, I didn't even see that. Good catch. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm so dumb. There's a lock on this drawer. I'm assuming that's the red pen. Oh. Hey, Sam. Ooh, from what I remember, this is not a good sound effect. I have to be nice and slow about it. Oh! 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 No, thank you. I'm good. Oh. Oh, fuck. So someone fell. Hey, Sam. Oh, I'm not done, am I? Oh, no. Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Sam, apparently. I did not mean to. I was not supposed to. Your old pal Sam Wainwright. What about your old pal Sam Wainwright? Hello? Please don't. I like to... No, please. No. I like it when the... Don't do that. Maybe audio down a little bit? Okay. I'm gonna put it down to about a third of... yeah, 2/3 of what it was. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. No, no! Whoa, fuck. I fully tried to, like, fight back. I've been playing, like, Kingdom Hearts recently. I've been replaying Kingdom Hearts 3 because I finally got it on Steam, and it comes with the DLC on Steam, but it doesn't on PlayStation. Whew. Oh, I'm so I need to... Whew. Okay. Oh, hideout, true. This is probably, like, the hill. Hello. Sam, meet me on Colton Hill. You know where to find me. Brian. God, the footsteps behind me. It sounded like they were behind me in real life. Ugh, oh no, there's a note next to my bed. I mean, my chair, my... No. Ugh. Ew. I hate the sound of sitting in the chair because it sounds like breathing. Ugh. Okay. September 28th, 2006. Due date for Miss Lasley's book report is right around the corner, and I'm still not finished. Only if it wasn't too only if I wasn't too disrupted. Normally, I wouldn't bother reading a teen romance story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? Girl, did you read Does the Dog Die? No, I don't read the Does the Dog Die whenever I'm playing a game because I want to be scared. And I know that I am in a safe enough place where I can, like, stop the stream and calm myself down, and you'll understand why. But I'm obviously going to provide doesthedogdie.com with other for other people, so that they can not be surprised, or if they are triggered by something, they can not watch the stream. So I don't read it. But now that you're saying that, that's kind of making me want to. But yeah, I'm scared. The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Mitchell, but she can't get Michael to... Wait. Oh, it's Michael. It's always Michael. Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's because of all those girls around him, so she starts making a list of all the basic girls who have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with that list is yet to be revealed. Michael Afton, Five Nights at Freddy's. I did. There's more. Oh, Morsh, don't do that. No, that's even worse than just, like, not telling me anything. Saying, there's more in separated letters. I can finish reading the book by tomorrow. I'll be able to finish the report with enough time for a revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with this assignment. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works. I gladly agreed to. Why would I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it becomes safe to say I'm taking part in a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right? I wanted so bad to be there for Brian. Yeah, it's Sam and Brian. So close, I can peep into his beautiful head. So close, I can just lean into him and tell him my deepest desires. You. Can I put you... Oh, right. You, Sam, you got the bun? Can I put you... No? Hello? Anticipation by Toby Fox? God, if that started playing, I would be pissed, because that defeats the scene. Maybe I put them here? No? What am I supposed to do with these things? Oh, okay. So close that I can whisper, don't leave me. Don't go away. Don't smile for others. Don't look away. Don't look away, 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 don't look away. No. Go away. Go away. I'm not looking away. No. No, 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 I can't. Stop. Did I fail? I failed to not look away. Wow, I didn't realize there were fail states in this game. I thought it was just going to be a jump scare. I'm dying. What was that jump scare? Yeah, that... it was a bit generic horror, but... it was mostly the fear of failure that, like, scared me. Oh, hey, it's the thumbnail. Oh. Not my thumbnail, but common thumbnail. Just fucking wiggling. I don't want to turn around. Oh. Oh. See, that is effective. Just the silhouetted body, that's effective. But the wiggly head is not anywhere near as effective. Okay. October 6th, 2006. Stacy invited everyone to a late post-victory party at her place this Friday. Weird that she told me this in the hallway, herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough for me to leave me frozen, but to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she can be. I'd prefer celebrating quietly in my room. But since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude for me not to be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so at least I can do is show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face of Stacy makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. An Omega hanging out with an Alpha? Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I messed up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean. Just clean drinks, and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? Like staring into closed eyes, I could never know if B knew I was looking at him. Did he even know I was there? Maybe he knew, but simply didn't care. The only thing looking back is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much, but what's the point? When the stench is still there. Clean drinks my butthole? Yeah. It's a fucking high school post-football game, I'm assuming, when the hashtag stench. I started to think the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Cotton Hill. How did I become so low? Oh, wow. How did I come so low? All I wanted was a chance to show how I feel about B without any noise getting in the way. No matter what happens next, it would at least give me some sense of closure and peace. No, babes. Sam. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. They made me want to puke. They smiled as if their relationships with Brian meant anything. And yet I was the only one left with a broken heart when he left Rosen Peak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. B needed to be a fucking model student. Nothing says pick me to college administration like a spotless student record. You can't just shake up my whole world and leave. Oh, babes, no. Oh, I hope not. Are those needles? They're either needles or electric toothbrushes. I hope it's the latter. There's just a bunch of electric toothbrushes in your underwear drawer. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. October 7th, 2006. October 7th, 2006. Oh man, everything's going wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me. You feeling okay? No, I was not okay. Why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quite crazy happy to... and cute. His words, not mine. Being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine. I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam. You've reached a new low low in life. Shit. Is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to... Oh, God. He said maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout, since I'd passed the tests by showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow I'm going to the so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake, and it's not a hangover. Guy got broken up with and became the owner of the world's cleanest set of teeth. Ah, yes. Sam Holt, or Hill, or whatever her name is. Owner of the world's cleanest teeth. My comfort toothbrush. Suicide suspected and death of missing teenager. The girl of 17 was found dead at the Colton Hill. Likely ended her own life, police says. Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wainwright Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosen Park authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation on Miss Holt's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with the school faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Colton Hill after months of rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, said one of her former teachers. She was even publicly humiliated just for her appearance, just before her disappearance. It must have worked at the tipping point for her. Oh God. I guess the toothbrushes didn't do much for her. That was in bad taste. I'm sorry. Rosen Peak police says the fall did not kill Sam instantly. Oh, it's possible she gasped for air through broken neck before dying. Wainwright Academy now faces suspicion of neglecting students and led by the mother of Miss Holt. Oh, I take back the thing I said about the toothbrushes. Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry. No, go away, go away, go away. I don't want to open... No. I don't want to open the door. I hate that that's a sensor light. Go away. Go away. Why is this a school bathroom? Go away. Also, I don't think MC is Sam. Yeah, no. Weirdly enough, I have to agree with you. This doesn't look like my dorm room. In fact, this looks a lot like not my dorm room. This looks a lot like the hill that Sam threw herself off of. Or maybe she didn't throw herself off. I was gonna say, I thought this looked broken, but I thought it must have been just something. Oh, her purse. Oh! Fuck. Yep. She's probably fine. That's not what I meant to do. OMG, Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town. The whole place under the golden sunset. The best part of this spot was that it's quiet, hidden, and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you're careless or drunk, and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? That's... Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident, though. So, did that report have a date on it? It doesn't. It specifically does not have a date, so we don't know when she fell. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the Hills View back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half bad. Ugh. I know because I really want to talk about Brian. I know because... No. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just become a bit more messed up now. I know because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly, diary. Love, Sam. Oh. Oh. I wish it could be our special place. Ours and only ours. Colton Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my fucking heart? Was I just one of his many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosen Peak and me. To him, I was just the background of his picture. I don't know. I love that sound effect. It's one of the most satisfying sound effects that's ever been made. You don't deserve a face. That, like... That sound effect is fucking beautiful. I love that sound effect so... I want to read this, please. Let me out. Let me out. Please? Please let me out. Please, 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 please. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Let me out. Hope you remember how to take pictures. Holy fucking shit. Girl. I hate this. October 10th, 2006. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about Mingled. Mostly because my stupid brain thinks I'm sort of like the main character, Jenny. To summarize the rest of the book, Jenny goes on this jealousy-fueled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. I know it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Jenny's heart, saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's not why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. Brian's just like Michael. Popular, has killer biceps, busy hanging out with people. I can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person does he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mum. How she died from cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's too busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know those around us can be hurtful and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I could tell Brian one day that I'm here for him. Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave, even after I told him we wouldn't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosen Peak, and me, to him, I was just a background to his picture. Please? Oh, thank God. Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rosen Peak as soon as he was given the chance. As for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole, tainted by memories, until I drowned in my own endless nightmare. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers. Whispers that lie. Whispers that eat away my brain piece by piece, no matter how hard I try. 2. Oh God. I hear them again. Obsession is a strong... Nar. 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 All your problems are caused by you, Nar. It's all your fault, Nar. Looks like you still have your eyes closed shut. Then keep them shut. How long will you last this time? Hello? Both options were no for most of that, I know. I tried to answer yes by clicking left on a couple of them. Please turn... Okay, good, I don't have to turn around. It's getting worse. The fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack in my heart and it's getting bigger and bigger. October 13th, 2006. Miss Langley gave us easy poetry assignment for once. She said, it's okay to make up a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABC rhyme. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go A, B, C berserk. That... Oh, A, B, C, B, right. I did not. I thought they were just the first 4 letters of the alphabet. Here is a slight taste of my early work. Roses of Ed. Fuck. Roses of Ed. Spiders of Boo. No dear. Well, roses are fed. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. Aww. If I could have waited for Brian to ask my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? He said he can handle it alone. Call me Sorry. And guess what? He said he could handle it alone. He said it could And guess what? He said he could handle it alone. He said, call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors of the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though. If you know what I mean. Jesus Christ, Sam. Ooh. That's another S name. That could be who's writing the diary. I even saw one of the girls use a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided not to ignore this hunch. Roses are fed, violence is blue. ACAB, yeah! This is true. Violence is blue. Let me click on the book, thank you. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. When I ran out of places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark, and I must look for them. No, please, no. I don't know. A, B, C, B. Come on, dude. What am I looking for? Okay, what? Oh, the camera, the camera. God, I can't see shit. Oh, fuck. No, thank you. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so creepy. Oh. Was that a barrel? I'm guessing the last one's in the bathroom. Oh, he was in the bathroom. He's just fucking A-posing. Welcome to Funtime Auditorium. Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings, and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room. One of the many reasons why I love this sound effect is because the FNAF sister location. They keep me so warm. I cherish your smile. Like endless sun rays. I indulge your gaze. So it's going to be that, and then no, these are swapped. So it's I cherish your smile, I indulge your gaze. No, fuck. That, then that, then that. I cherish your smile like endless sun rays. They keep me so warm, I indulge your gaze. Or not. Swap the bees around. Oh, you're right. You're right. No? Huh? It's fucked up. Because I'm going with, like, the... Ring. Oh. Oh, that's dumb. That's so dumb. Oh, it's because it's going, like, page-wise. I cherish your smile. Like endless sun rays. They keep me so warm, I indulge your gaze. Or maybe the other way around. Yep. Why was it the other way around? I don't fucking know. Hey, maybe the A, B, C, B means the two B's right. Yeah, no. That's what we're going with, but we didn't realize it was A, B, C, B and not A, B, C, B. Which, this makes more sense from if it's on one page, but then this makes sense if it's on 2 pages, which it is. Because the sentence makes no sense the first way around, Lamau. Well, shut up. October 20th, 2006. With Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads. Okay. I again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because the test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I've heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle who already find excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you're a sports star, you'll end up with douchebags like him, no matter how nice a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need conversations to know what he feels like. To know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is a frickin' Stacy Lannings. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and started yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with, so why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive, jeez. Have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not. Have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. That's okay. I was missing the last word. No, not again. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank the Lord. Excuse me? Hello? Who might you be? Oh. Oh, she was... She was hanging by her feet after she fell. Oh, God. Do you want to actually speak, please? Give me anything? Context. Advice. Ugh. Degenerates. What? What do you want? Oh, is your refrigerator running? You better go catch it. Go away. You pervert. Yeah, Alright. Thanks for listening. Oh my God. Brian, I get it. It's not letting me pick up the phone. Oh, I can hang up. Okay, that's fine. I swear to God, fuck off. What do you mean? Go away. Is this the fucking crypt keeper? No thanks, I'm good reading my book. Please. Yep. Excuse me? What do you mean? The light does not linger enough, you know? Let me take a piss real quick. Okay. Good to know. Good to know that it's there. You know? Direct access to the toilet, always good. I see. Crazy ass bathroom for this guy to have? Yeah. Oh, it's the girl from the app. Greenheart College. Discover your potential with our early admissions program. We are waiting for anyone who is ready to take the next step. Apply now. I'm good. What the fuck are you smiling at? Probably not you. Excuse me? Oh. No, thank you. Go away. Go away. I don't want you. I don't want you. Go away. Oh. You're like not scary at all. What? Am I supposed to like kite this thing? Am I supposed to like kite around this thing? What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? Huh? Can someone look up what I'm supposed no. There's something I have to do. Yeah, the exit disappears. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Do I have to like draw something? Well, I don't have anything to draw with. Maybe the red text, but I did the... Maybe I have to like take a photo of the red text? There's nothing at the red text. What the fuck are you smiling at, bitch? Nobody asked for your opinion. Do I have to go to the mirror? Do I have to take a photo in the mirror? No? Let me out. Let me out. Please. My assumption would be the vent. But I can't get to the vent. I'm so confused. Do I hide in the... Can I like get in the stall? Can I like book it for the stall? No. What am I supposed to do? Wait. What was different? What was different? Tell me what was different. Don't pussy out. This is for B. Careful, press it. I don't want to. Fine. Oh. Oh. I see. Iron lung. Okay, yeah, you're right. But fuck you. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Go away. Ow. My room is like getting slowly more and more deteriorated. Also, I don't have the camera anymore. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. What the fuck? Like, we're almost done with the game because we don't have that much room for more notes. There was a consulting session for the Green Heart college student programs at the gym today. I've seen its posters all over the school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give it a visit and spend. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. And once again, just like the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran for my room. I jumped into bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they're on my gym walls too. At first, I thought whoever drew them must be very insecure about their relationship, but the truth is, I wish I had a relationship to be insecure about too. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the walls too, but seeing Brian at the college booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. My TV's about to shut down, and I'm about to have a sandwich. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully I'll wake up next week. I wake up without waking up. Same rainy night, lifeless room, endless nightmare. You got that right. My life is nothing but repetition of waking up with nothing to live for, not even false hope to look forward to this time. Long time ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change. But every day was still just like every day. He was still a school star. I was still just his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things of you. People expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I kept telling myself maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward, but I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid, crawled up in bed. Poor? Do I really deserve that charity title? Am I really the victim of all this? Who is here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. So why does it feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me, like someone's always trying to judge me. How'd the invite go? Is she in or not? Oh, she's coming. Dorks like her can't say no to parties like this. Sweet. Time to give her the drama she wants so bad. Oh, so she got roofied at a party. It was really bad. And then he was like, he took her back to her dorm. She was super embarrassed. She was like, I'm not doing... Oh my god, I just noticed the needles. Holy fuck, I just noticed the needles. Okay. He was like, really, he was like, hey, I know my special spot. I'm going to take you there. We're going to have some time together to talk about things. She took that as, my special spot is a great place to take your own life. And so she, on the guise of, oh, this is the most important person in my world, telling me where to take my own life, I'm going to go do it. And so then in the middle of the rain, while she was still drugged up, she went out there, was about to take her own life, and then someone came up behind her and pushed her off. Presumably, the player character. I mean, I'm assuming Brian's, like, innocent in all this. I could be wrong. It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, What little I had to enjoy started to crumble. November 2nd, 2006. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstatable. Unstatable. It wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting something like, "I'm done doing this shit for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She strutted towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking Sam Diego? Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could... What? Oh, I'm so dyslexic. That's not being used as fucking, what's it called? That's not being used as a discriminatory term. I literally am. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego? Not the person named Sam Diego. Go back to fucking San Diego. Go back to fucking San Diego, not go back to fucking San Diego. San Diego. Oh, okay. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego? Whoa, what the hell did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. Even looks somewhat more upset than usually. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell's going on? Only bad changes happen in my life, no matter how hard I try to protect it. City girl just asking to become an outsider. That was all she was to me. Hell, that was all she was to everyone else. But then, I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could tell what was going on. He was making her smile. It was another smile, taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. A change was happening. And I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either. And she could never stand letting go an easy social prey slip away from... Nope. And she could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures, some of the entries, and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that cunt to a fucking tour of the town. On a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly, now he's hanging out with with an outsider? At that moment, I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something. I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be an easy spike. It was going to be easy. Spike her drink, get her wasted, and humiliate the shit out of the entire girl... Nope. And humiliate the shit out of the city girl in front of everyone. Only then would she know her place. It could have been so simple. Only if B didn't get in the way. Bummer. I was hoping to do nasty stuff to her drunk ass. Still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Well, bitches like Sam does tend to make some people feel sorry. Did she mention something about her dad in the diary? Bet she had some nasty daddy issues too. I know. How about we show everyone how needy bitch can be? Sounds fun, but how? Leave it to me. Just keep reading her diary once in a while. I thought this was going to be just a box. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with blue and white walls. The rat walls made me crazy. Crazy? Oh, it's just a clock. Okay. Oh my god, that looked like a bit. That looked like a fucking... like a Gmod animation. Holy shit. Ding dong dong bing. Holy shit. No clipping locker jump scare? Yeah, literally. Aww. Why can't I take screenshots? Is it because Steam's not, like, technically open? Strange. Shit. This can't be happening. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please, please, please. Go away, go away, go away. See, there are some moments where this game is terrifying. And there are some moments where there's a no-clipping locker jump scare. I'm very glad this isn't all, like, 100% terrifying horror. This doesn't... This just cuts off at the last paragraph. I'll read the last bit at the end. On the page. What the fuck is going on? I don't even know how to describe this morning. This is fucked up. My hands are shaking again. It started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered along the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, and then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me. The face of disgust. He turned away and left me. And left. He didn't even say anything. Okay, she didn't go out and onto the cliff when she was... after her drink was spiked. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him, but the floor started spinning and people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. Fuck. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. B kept saying nothing was going on between them. Lies, 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 lies. How could you lie? But I wasn't about to believe everything was just fine. Oh. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She deserves shit. She deserves to get barrage. Nope. She doesn't deserve to get barrage of steal. What? Oh, she doesn't get to barge in and start stealing the life I've only dreamed of. Stacy kept doing what she does best, digging into others' secrets. She sent pictures of the little shit's diary pages to me. That's how I found out about the little trip to Colton Hill. It was our hideout since the first year of high school, and her presence turned it into fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote in her diary. At the same time, I felt something. A reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. How it felt so right and terribly, terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped making the feelings go away. Did you find her diary yet? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. Did you find it or not? I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? Are you bailing on me now? Forget it. Please, babe. Maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said forget it! So tired, so tired, so tired, so tired. November 7th, 2006. The school counselor called me today. November 7th, 2006. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns. Asked me if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking heart spelled S and B. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking heart spells S and B. And what, just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with them are either Sam or Brian? And guess what? Guess what's even crazier? Words on the secrets. And guess what's even crazier? Nope. And guess what even crazier words are on the street? Sam Holt, the daughter of a sex offender, craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about my dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where the fuck is she? Is she... You know what? Ooh. I think we lagged out a little bit. I believe that's the first time this stream. But we should be back now. Are we back? The internet went out a bit. We dropped 3,240 frames. We back? Dope. Easy. I've still got the recording, so everything's gonna be fine for the VOD. You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe this fucked up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again so far from home and so soon. Brian, please say something. I remember when she wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. No, Sam Holt calls Brian from payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. How did Sam's dad even get married? He likes little... Ugh. Oh, no. Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps them hidden in her locker. That Sam's girl's got some balls. Everyone's talking about her pervy dad. And she's still showing up to class. Respect. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian is hers. OMG, how could Sam Holt not kill herself? If my dad went on the news for touching... Ugh. That's the bye-bye world for me. A needy city girl with a huge hole to fill. A hole left by her sweet old daddy. She was just a disaster waiting to... Okay, I think we're playing as Brian. And I think this is Brian piecing together from pieces of Sam's diary that, what's her face? The other S name? That she stole, and also from her diary. I don't think this is the girl who owns this diary. I don't think this is her rereading her diary. I think this is Brian going through what happened and piecing everything together. Because that would explain why Brian's getting calls in the middle of the night from, presumably from, this person, but they're trying to set it up as if it's Sam. And also, that would explain why all these clothes... I said at the start of the stream, all these clothes are very, like, masculine clothes, and there's no, like, underwear in the bathroom. In the bathroom, if this is a girl's bathroom... Okay, I can't turn the light on. But there's no... You can see earlier in the stream, there's no, like, pads or tampons or anything of the sort, where if you were a game designer and you were trying to, like, make it obvious that this was a girl's apartment and trying not to confuse the audience, you would put things like that, and you would put, like, probably makeup or something, or if the character doesn't use makeup, you would put strictly like, oh, I don't use makeup, whatever, something along those lines. I definitely think this is Brian's apartment. Stacy, that's her name. Oh no, Stacy was calling the MC babe. Yeah, I think this is... I assume the player character is the person writing the book, though. I suppose we'll see. It, like... You're probably right. I'm probably looking way too far into things, but... You know... We haven't yet heard of... The Diary Girls, we haven't yet heard of the Diary Girl using, like, needles, like heroin or anything. But if Brian's a football player and he went into, like, a big league football, he might be taking steroids to get a leg up. Like, that could be indicative of, oh, this is Brian, this is him. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't gone that far yet. I haven't, like, I mean, you know, we're not even done with the game yet. I need City Girl with a huge... Brian would think otherwise. I made all the preparations. Stacy spread the rumors I created. Sorry. Give me a sec to, get all the phlegm out of my throat. Thank you, Swag Syndrome 495. I absolutely agree that being straight, queer, bi, or gay is a-okay, and being transgender is a-okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very much. My name is Pearl. I go by she, her. I am trans. Yeah. Welcome on in. This is a horror game. If you, I would recommend going to the pinned link in this stream, going to that and reading through all of the things. It's not insane spoilers, but if you are triggered by things, you may want to, like, read through all of that and make sure you're okay with everything that goes along. Hello, I am he/it, but I just swag. Hell yeah. I'll leave a follow too. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Every follow helps. She was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. Also, I have been sick, so if I'm snotty, that's why. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It wasn't easy. I almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom, but I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession. Oh, sorry, give me one more second to get all the phlegm out of my throat. But yeah, trans rights, absolutely. Much respect to you and the rest of your community. I'm just a basic Backstreet Boy because I'm bye. That's great. Fuck. All you other bisexuals need to step up your game. Because swag's, I mean, you know, it's in the name, but swag's got some swag on the rest of you. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. Swag out here spitting bars? Hell yeah. No chocolate? When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal. Then Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. Hide? What? Oh shit. How do I... Yeah, it's gonna... What do I... Oh, in here, right. Run. Maybe you'll be able to live again? Open. What do I do? JK, you're gonna die? What the fuck? I'm done watching you get away with the shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out what's going on? I know you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her. Well, I had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part about you drawing those... I'm not going to say that word. Hearts all over the school. Hope you enjoyed your happy life. Now there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at that college poster. What, did you like the girl in the poster too? So you tore her face off? You need help. And don't bother calling me. Stacy. Yikes, Stacy. I mean, respect. Don't tolerate people that bully people. Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It was just a misunderstanding. It's meaningless pranks, that's all. Please, B, don't do this. Text me back, please. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me, I would never understand what I did for him. He would never understand what I did for him. Typical, so fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time, someone had to pay for it. Sam. Oh! The boyfriend. Oh. It was... Oh no! I'm putting all the pieces together. This was never a girl's diary. This was Stacy's boyfriend's diary. Hey, maybe you can help me out here. I'm currently working on a comic with a trans character. I feel like it should even start without getting opinions on someone who knows this stuff. I am going to send in the chat a link to the Discord where there are a lot of trans people, including myself, where I will absolutely give you advice. But, I mean, you know, if you have got Discord, join. A bunch of trans people that are more than happy to help you out. Kyle, that was his name. We already established that Stacy called the protagonist babe, so told you I was right. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the link to the Discord. Join it, and me and everyone, all the other trans peeps in there are more than happy to help you out. So he, this whole time, he had a crush on Brian. Oh, fuck. But he repressed it, and then it got to a point where he was obsessed. And so he killed her. He put the note in her locker. He pulled the prank. He killed her. He pushed her off the cliff. No. No, 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 no. Hi. Hey, Sam. Oh. I mean, it does not justify anything. But, oh my god. Kyle, what are you doing here? You can't stay away from him, can you? You know you don't deserve him. I don't know what you're talking about. Our lives are ruined because of you. Hey, don't come any... I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb at the start of the stream. I love you, bestie Gatorade. But not the time. Oh, God. And he grabbed the purse. Oh, fuck. Or he didn't grab the purse? Or he grabbed the stick. So we were always from the perspective of the person who had the diary. Oh, fuck. He opens it up. Meet me at oh, and he burns the letter. Sam's poetry keep out. October 13th, 2006. Oh. These are all the things that we've been reading. Everything. And why the paper was so brown is because it was burnt. Oh, Kyle. You piece of shit. Okay, I got here late, keep me up to speed. Okay, so essentially we started this game, we had this diary, we were going through, we were reading the diary, it was about, diary, flip through, progress the game, but things keep happening. The story essentially is, this girl named Sam moves from San Diego to this small country town and goes to high school in the second last year of high school, or maybe the last year, and she meets Brian, and she gets together with Brian, and there's another girl who was Stacy, who had a boyfriend named Kyle. Sam and Brian, I don't think they were officially together, but maybe they were. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure on that fact. But Sam was very into Brian, and Brian evidently was into Sam, and Stacy, we thought Stacy was well, I thought personally, halfway through, I thought Stacy was trying to get at Brian and trying to break Kyle up, trying to break Brian and Sam up. But Stacy was not. Stacy was an accomplice. Stacy was helping spreading the rumors, but it was Kyle that took the pictures. It was Kyle that was stalking Brian. It was Kyle that came up with all the rumors and planned everything out. It was Kyle that was writing the diary that we read throughout this entire game. It was Kyle that wanted to break Sam and Brian up. It was Kyle that had a crush on Brian. And as we saw earlier in the game with the phone screen that was like, are you in a toxic relationship? Blah, 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 blah. If one of the questions was, if you can't have Brian, no one can. And the answer was no, but evidently Kyle's answer was yes. And so if he couldn't have Brian, Kyle killed the one person who Brian loved, lured her to the cliff by being like, hey, let me write this letter that's like, Sam, come to the cliff that we know. Come to our spot. Love, Brian. She went there. Kyle was there. Kyle pushed her off. Kyle killed her. Kyle burned all her stuff and made it look like a suicide. That's the story as I've understood it and taken it. I could be wrong in some aspects, but I believe, all in all, I believe I am correct. There's the lighter. And now, the last thing to do, I'd imagine, would be, it was an accident, I never meant to kill her, maybe I did, but it doesn't matter. But does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened at Colton. After that, the school. From what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted into college. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with a notable school record worked like a charm. I didn't even think about Kyle because Kyle's probably either also doing heroin or taking steroids because he was also a football player. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Park since his mum died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to his hometown. He kept his plan mostly a secret. He hated the attention he was getting. As a star who lost his mum, if people found out his plan, they would surely be talking about it too. But he did hint about leaving. And I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of my impending doom. They were all saying, see, you're gonna die alone here too. You're gonna die alone here. Maybe I knew. I knew that B took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for her guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured her mind. Soon anger took control of me. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon anger took control of me. I just needed someone to be mad at, other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It still haunts me in my sleep, and every time I open my eyes, it just gets worse. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again, that I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes. It's just like that story Miss Leslie once told us about the shortest horror story in the world. The last man on Earth heard a knock at the door. I'm alone. In my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in. No one goes out. That's why the fridge is empty. That's why there's so many rubbish bags piled at the front door. That's why I can't see anything. That's why all of this is a mess. That's why all the dishes are piled up a mile high. That's why there's nothing in the cupboards, nothing in the fridge. It's because he's locked himself in his room. He's effectively developed agoraphobia, arguably. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. Why? But what about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself of who I am, of how I am the victim of everything that's happened. I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Oh, drug-induced hallucinations. You're so right. Good catch, Morsh. Chat. Yes or no? Are we keeping the diary or destroying it? In theory, keeping it could mean that someone finds it and Kyle gets incarcerated. But that's not a guarantee. My inherent choice is keep it. But I don't want to make a decision without the input of chat. Because this is a live stream. And what's the point of this if I don't let you guys have some sort of choice? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It's possible to do one load save and then do another. Is there a load save option? There's not a save option. Okay. Hopefully, if we press the continue button on the main menu, it'll take us directly back to this. So I'm going to choose yes. Fuck it. I'm not giving up the only thing that's left for me. Nothing's my fault. I'm not letting go of anything ever again. Just turn off the lights, go to bed. Maybe everything will be better tomorrow. Still no food in the fridge? There's a bunch of beer, that's not surprising. Oh my god. This is made by one guy? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's not that big, but I'm always so impressed. I'm always so impressed when it's one guy that manages to do something like this. Holy shit. Hopefully this takes us right back to the choice. Please. It does. Okay, good. Alright. We're choosing no. I'll give my final thoughts on the game after we've seen both endings. No. It's time to admit, I've been keeping a memory of lies. I'm the only one to blame for the shit I had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. What after that? I could open the door out of here, face whatever's waiting for me, or I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice is, it's time to light the fire. Nope. Oh shit. Is there a gas leak in my house? What the shit? Hi, Sam. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know. I'm not particularly sorry because I didn't do it, but I'd hope Kyle would be sorry for his actions. I doubt it, but... The thing that kept haunting him must have been Sam. Absolutely. There's a way you can make lighters explode? I did not know that. This is... The death of Sam Holt, initially reported as a suicide, was shed new light by a former classmate. Kyle Jenkins confessed he was with Miss Holt when she fell to her death in Colton Hill in 2006. According to the shocking revelation, the 14-year-old transfer student from San Diego was involved in a hated confession with Jenkins, with Mr. Jenkins, something. The good ending. New light former classmate. I'm just watching the rerun. Colton Hill 2006. Was involved in a heated confrontation with Mr. Jenkins due to... Okay. Final thoughts. I think... The game was very effective where it was effective. The highs were really fucking high. I think this game... It knows how to scare you, but then on top of that, it's trying to use the, like, it's trying to use both the, like, psychological horror side of things, whilst also trying to incorporate, like, the typical, like, mascot horror-y, like, jump scary stuff. Like the fucking, like, the black scribble creature with the mouth. That was stupid. That looked ridiculous. It was effective in making me raise my blood pressure because I was like, I don't want this thing to touch me because I don't want to have to live through the weirdly long cutscene again. But I think this game is really strong. This is such a strong fucking game. I want to see if, because this was made, what's the name? It's something, Korean Linguistics Lab. I want to see if they've made any other games. Letters of Bernard Thorne was released this year. It looks very similar. Oh, this is the one. Jacksepticeye played this at one point. On his like scary game series. It's about the veteran who's in a wheelchair. Maybe I should play that after this. Yeah. What did you guys think in chat? Before I end stream, before I raid someone. I want to know what you guys thought. It was so interesting. It was pretty fucking good. Like, there were obviously things wrong, and it wasn't, like, the best thing you've ever seen, but all in all, it was pretty fucking good. I was only here for the second half or whatever, but it was quite interesting, especially for a solar project. Absolutely. If this was, because when I hear Korean Linguistics Lab, I assume that's like a big group of creators, but no. If this was just one, this was just one guy. That's incredible, genuinely incredible. I know. The guy's never going to see this, but very, very well done. Insanely well done. Okay. I'm gonna start up the raid. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, VOD heads, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe on the YouTube at PelCan'tWin, for those of you in chat who don't know it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.